All right, I know I do a lot of these, I don't know, what do you call it? Go look at stuff and talk about it videos. But we talked about this a couple of weeks ago, potentially getting this when it was $19.99. And as you can see today, it is now $17.99. So I did end up ordering it when it was $19.99. I've already got it, been using it. And now it has dropped $17.99. And the company has a really good um, price match policy within 30 days. So all good. They did match the price, brought it down by $200. Plus, they gave me an extra $50 for the inconvenience. So I'm happy with that. I ended up getting it for $17.49 plus tax. And so, yeah, I do have this. And I've been really tempted to order another one. I'm not real sure what I would do with it though. It's just a really good deal, and I know I could use it. It's just the thing is I like about this one is it's not super heavy, so if I needed to take it with me somewhere, I could. Um, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to order another one. I kind of would like to have one, but it's kind of a lot of money to put towards something like that. So let's look over here for a second. This is kind of their lineup, and they've got everything on sale now. Um, let's look at. Do they have like a? I didn't really prepare for this. I wanted to see if they have like a bundle where you can get two of these, because just with the current deals going on, I mean, here's the dual power kit without the extra batteries, so then you'd have to add the extra batteries, which are on sale. So add two of those. $82.57 on that price. Yeah, I know. I've already had one of these with the extra battery. I don't need to, but they're giving you a free cooler again. I wanted to point out this company because I found this company. They have kind of the same thing, two of them with two expansion batteries and this. Now they do give these free gifts. I still have two of these cases from my original system that they sent me, so I don't need more. And I don't really care anything about the solar panels because they didn't work very good. But those are just free gifts that they throw in, so that's cool. But $75.98 compared to, you know, $82.57, that's already a good deal. And then you scroll up here and you see that they're doing 10% off. Now they're saying Black Friday, but you know, whatever. 10% off using this code. That would knock $759 off. Like that's insane. That's under $7,000 for this entire setup. You may already can tell I've already ordered it. I feel like, you know, I paid $5,900 for half of what this is and sold it for $6, and now I could go get double what I had for a little over $6. I'm interested, and that's what I did. I already ordered this. Unfortunately, when I ordered it, it did not come. Okay, it did not come with the free gifts. Go away. I'm trying to scroll back this way. It did not come with the free gifts of the solar panel and the case. And I just got it. I mean, like I say, it's been less than 30 days because I just bought this one. Nope, this one less than 30 days ago. So I have contacted them and I was like, hey, you know, you're giving these free gifts now. Do I get one? Because I literally just ordered it. But anyway, I'm not worried if I don't. It'd be cool to get an extra, or, you know, one of these solar panels for free. I know that I had gotten two for free in the last order. However, I actually paid for one of them, and that was the one that I was worried about because I paid for something that didn't work very well. So if I got it completely free in this one, I mean, I could play with it. It's whatever. So begs the question, what do I want to do with all of these batteries? So, The intention was to buy this one and put it on my refrigerator. And that's what I did. When I bought it, I got it here in the house. I put it on the refrigerator. It ran perfectly fine. No issues. I did end up getting all of these. They've already came in. And, I mean, half of this, like a battery and an expansion battery, are still in the box sitting on the porch outside. I have not done anything with it yet. What I did do is I opened one of them and the expansion battery, and I put it on the refrigerator. So now one of these is running the refrigerator instead. Just because I've done it before and I know that it can handle my refrigerator for about 3 days. So, like, that's a huge positive. This one is not currently doing anything. However, I think I'm going to move it to my office and have it control, like, my camera system and my internet and Wi-Fi. All this stuff that I would use in a power outage anyway. And right now they're all on UPSs, but they're not very big and they only last about 30 minutes to an hour and then they're gone. This could potentially run them for days. I mean, that's a pretty big battery for what it is. I don't really know what I'm going to do with the other F3800 that I've got, an expansion battery. One idea that I had years ago, no, it's been a year ago, was to put, this entire setup in my building and power the building and try to set up some solar. That's still, who knows, because, I ran into issues back then that made it not work out, and I don't know. I don't know if that would actually work. Plus, I'm going to have to spend like $4,000 in solar panels and everything else to match what I would need to keep these charged to charge my cars and do all the things that I want to do with it. So I don't know. But these two paired together would be 15 kilowatt hours of storage. I mean, I don't hardly ever charge either of my Model Ys more than 15 kilowatt hour a day. Just so long as I could recoup most of that off of solar every day, then it would be perfectly fine. I think in the winter, it probably wouldn't get too cold in the building just because, the sun's going to come out to some extent. The roof is black, it's going to attract heat. There's going to be things that are going to make the inside of the building above freezing. In the summer, I don't know about it getting too hot. It might get too hot. There are things we could do. We could insulate the building. We could, climate control it. We could do a few things. I don't know if that's the route. Would the savings be worth it? That's kind of where it comes down to it. I spent nearly $7,000 on this mess here. This mess, yeah. And then if I go spend another nearly $4,000 on solar panels and mounts and everything else to get it put, because I have to mount it to the yard because I don't own this place, so I can't put it on the roof. So mount the solar panels in the yard. And then another thing that I've been kind of paying attention to is the cameras throughout the day. Where does the sun set? Where does the sun go? There's only about a 4-hour window right now of sun in the area where the panels would set. Now, I guess that's average, I read, but I didn't know that. So there's only about 4 hours a day that there would be sun actually hitting those panels, producing energy. And you think if you buy, these combined can handle 24 or 2600 now, I can't remember. 12 and 12 is 24, 24 48. So 4,800 watt total solar, 4.8 kilowatt essentially. And if it were at 100%, which is not, if it were 100%, you get 4.8 times 4 hours. But they're not. They're never 100%. Realistically, you might even say 50%. So 2.4 times 4 hours would not equal 15 kilowatt hours. So I don't know. it would still be good. I mean, it would still be like what, almost 10 kilowatt hours a day if it were that good. I don't know. It's just, I don't know if it would work the way I want it to work. And the whole point wasn't like, oh, it's 100% off the sun, but if we could supplement charging our cars with the sun, we could save some money. I would try to, and there are some days that we don't even drive the Model Ys. So like there would be chances for it to recoup, but um if I could get the first 15 kilowatt hours charging my car off of the sun and then it just fall back to the grid whenever the batteries are dead, that's 15 kilowatt hours I didn't have to pay for. Now, is it really worth it? 15 kilowatt hours times, we pay 0.14, it's $2. It'd be $2 per time charging the cars, I guess, of potential savings. Is it worth it? I don't think so. At this point, I say I've already got the batteries. I've already got this set up. What I would need to add is the home power panel, the solar panels. I estimated around $4,000 more dollars. I would have to charge the cars 2,000 times at full capacity here out of the 15 kilowatt hour to even break even with the solar setup. Will I? Yeah, I'm sure I will eventually. And these batteries are rated for like what, 10,000 cycles. So I guess that's not crazy. So yeah, I don't know. It's a big investment to be spending for, the potential that this ain't even going to work. Now, I am also kind of using worst case scenario numbers here. I'm only doing 50% efficiency, 4 hours a day, 10 kilowatt hour a day. That's, I don't know. It just, to me, it don't sound that bad. So, and that's the other thing. It's not just for charging the cars. I mean, we have night lights. We have all sorts of different things that we use in the building. I have an air compressor, stuff like that. The idea would be to keep those things 100% off the grid as long as we could with solar. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if it'd be worth the money. That's kind of the stopping factor at this point. I don't know if it would be worth it. But we can look here at the home backup panel that I would need. I do still have the discount code to get this cheaper, and I don't know. It's $12.38 on here. I think I can get it for $9.90 something. I'm not real sure. They gave me this back when I don't even remember when it was. There was some sort of sale going on, and I tried to order it and it wouldn't let me. And so I complained, and they gave me a discount code to order it at the same price during that sale. And that's been long gone, but I still have that discount code and it still works. I can go put it in my cart right now and it knocks it down to $9.90. I can take any item in their store actually that's off sale and knock 20% off of it. So it's like, okay. I mean, a lot of things are on sale right now because of Black Friday, which is coming up. Will have already passed by the time the video goes up. Sorry about that. But yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. If I don't end up doing that idea and dropping the $4,000 on the solar panels, then what am I going to do with all these batteries? I don't really know. I can use one of these to power my refrigerator. That's definitely an option. That's what it's doing right now, actually. I could potentially use the other one in my office. I mean, I don't really have room. These things are huge. So, but to run my computer and my internet and my TV and, just things that I probably wouldn't run off of the other one just because it's excessive load. And this one, I mean, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I've got a few other things throughout the house. My Ethernet, my switch is on one power source, and my Wi-Fi access points are on a different power source. So this could be used for that if it really needed to be. It's an awful expensive Wi-Fi keeper upper, but whatever. If I don't go that route, if I take both of these and put them in my building and try to do the wired into the building and charge them off of solar, then really I've only got this one in the house now, and that would run my refrigerators. And I might even consider another one to put in my office for the internet. Um, so, so really, what I guess I'm saying here is to put these in the building, I need $4,000 to buy my solar and all that set up, and then another $2,000 because I'm not going to have enough batteries in the house. So that doesn't sound like a really good idea. So maybe I'll just keep using these the way I'm using them. I need to get the other one out of the box and figure out what I'm going to do with it. But for now, I may have more batteries than I actually need. So I do have, here's an option, just came to my mind. I do have a Plex server that I run. And if I put it on one of these, it could potentially run for a day. That's the biggest issue. When the power goes out, the Plex server is usually good for about an hour, and then it's down. And luckily, most of the people that are on my Plex server understand. Like, stuff happens. You know, we're not a data center. We don't have diesel generators. Stuff happens. I do have the whole home backup, which I try to run the server off of the whole time. But sometimes, you know, I'll get carried away. Like actually this most recent storm, it took me 2 hours to plug the house into the truck because I thought the power would come back. And in that 2 hours, the Plex server died, and I forgot all about putting it back online. So the whole time we were, you know, out of power, we didn't have the Plex server up. So I don't know. That's just my rant. That's what we got going on. That's me talking about what I ended up doing. And maybe this wasn't such a great idea because that's a lot of money to drop on these, but I've already done it. So see you guys later.